Please help out the channel. Hit that subscription button. I'm coming out with tons of videos and you don't want to miss them. John Fogerty Centerfield. So let's start with this initial intro iconic riff here. Fun little scale. Almost kind of has like a La Bamba feel to it or something. I don't know. But just kind of picking through this C scale, I guess. So start here at the 3 on the E. We go 3, open A, 2, 3. Okay, come down. We hit a 2D, open G, open D, 4D. Okay, 2 open on the G. Then we'll go open to 3 on the B to open D. So slowly here. And the second time through, we just kind of switch up the ending a little bit. Everything stays the same. Up until that, that 2 open on the G. And instead of doing an open to 3B, open D, we go 2, 4G to open D. So just a slight difference at the end there. And after that, we just do that first time through again. Right, and we cap it all off by doing this little descending progression here. Just be a C, and you want to hit like the bass note, then pick through kind of the rest of the chord there. Like hit maybe like the 3A, 2D, then pick the rest of the chord. Scale it down now, and we hit this voicing of a B minor flat 6, I guess. So hit the 3 to scale it down. We go 3A, 2 for that B there. And we'll hit the open D, then hit an open G and B string. All right, and we cap it all off by just doing some little power chord things. Hit that 2 on the A once more, and then we just come off to some open A power chords. And we're just strumming these out. And then come up to a D power chord at the 5A, 7D. And we wrap up the intro here with the first guitar just kind of doing some muted, like a quick open E string to some G power chords here. And it's just like that. 1, open E, couple strums on that G power chord. Hesitate, and then just kind of spread a couple more strums out. Just real staccato style. Okay. And it just carries that out for about 4 measures. Second guitar does a little bendy fun stuff here on the G string at the 2nd fret. Hit the 3B under it, and you just want to do like about 4 bends on that 2 of the G. Come off to an open G, hit the 2D to back to open G. Okay. And then it just kind of switches it up a little bit, the dynamic, and bends that 2G, holds it, hitting the 3B under it, and just strums that out while it's bent for 8 times. Releases off to the open. 2 open D, open G. The verse for the first guitar just kind of carries out that strumming it was doing at the end of the intro in that same, open E to G position. Do 2 measures of that. Then it just drops it down a set to C, kind of does the same thing there, open A to the 3rd fret here. Just once there. Back to the G a couple times. And now it comes up to some mid-voiced E power chord here, the 7, A, 9 on the D. Strums it out that same way. Drops down to the D at the 5th fret. Strums it once there. Alright, and then it goes back to the G for a couple. C. Back to G once. Back to C once again. Brings it up to that D for one. And then finishes on the G for a couple times. And during the verse, the second guitar does some fun little licks there. It'll kind of rest the first couple measures, and then it'll just add these little bits where it'll do a 3 on the E, slide the 5 up to 7, come down, hit a couple 5s on the D, and then 7 to 5A. So something like that. Rest another couple measures. And then we'll kind of take that same thing and do it in like that D position. So we just go 5 on the A, slide the 7 and 9. Come down and hit a little bit more of a busier thing. Here we go 7 to 5 on the G. And then we just hang out there a bit. We go 5 G, 7 D, 5 to 7 on the G. Pull it up, back off, 7 to 5, 7 D, 5 to 7 G. A little bit like that. Hesitates a couple measures, and then we come up and do this fun little descending scale here. A couple strings. Start at the 8 and 7, 8B, 7E.